all the way around. We just, it's, games like that are always precipitated with really good pitching. It's when a guy like that, he just kept hammering the strike zone, getting the first hitter out, gave up very few hits, obviously. He was just in control of the game. And then we had that really nice inning where we put it together. Their pitcher's been tough against us, too. And you got to give him credit also. They have a nice pitching staff. So to get that one breakthrough inning, set up that entire game, and then Jason just took advantage of it after that. He was very sharp. Got a couple. Did he have any 3-ball counts? He didn't walk anybody, did he? Okay. Not very many 3-ball counts either, I don't think. He got to 2-0 a couple times, but came right back. I thought him and Monty were fantastic. Even when they got behind in the count, sometimes they got back into it with a breaking ball nicely. And just really well-played game again. Starlin, several other good plays at shortstop. Chris Coughlin had the most difficult night. Hit the ball better than anybody and has nothing to show for it. But that's how this game plays sometimes. But that one inning we put together, 2 outs, nobody on walk. And there you have it.
Did you know Bryant was as good a thinking hitter as he's shown?
I didn't know to what extent, because you always hear about strikeouts with this guy. That's all I heard of. That he's going to strike out. He's gonna. But for right now, he's definitely got his strike zone in order. He's not coming outside of that. Here to tell you, man, he stays in that zone. He's going to drive in a ton of runs. It's just that's the ebb and flow of the season. When a guy's not hitting well, obviously he's not doing that. If we could just keep it in his head to, maintain the structure of his strike zone, he's going to be good all season. He did. First couple at bats were a lot better. He did get out of it a little bit at the end. Double. I was breaking ball as a slider. I don't remember the count exactly. And then a 2-strike base hit with a runner run. I think that was a 2-2 count with the base hit to right field. That was a big play, actually. And then sometimes, again, that's overlooked. Dexter's on base. 2-out walk, 2-strike runs, 2-2 count runs, base hit in the hole. If he's not running, the guy second baseman's right there. And then Riz with a great at-bat with the line drive opposite field. And Riz is doing his own little shift development here. He's the anti-shift right now. What he's doing at the plate is definitely going to cause the other team to think or pause a little bit before they're going to just go after him hard with the heavy shift. I got to give him a lot of credit. So yeah, I mean, really, really, just a well-played game. I have talked about it. The effort's so good. The liveliness in the dugout, the esprit de corps, I've talked about that, is outstanding. It's fun to watch.
Hamill, when you switched him and Wood, it was to
Yeah.
keep him on normal schedule. It seemed like he was in a very good rhythm, tempo good, getting his guys off the field in cold weather.
Yeah, he was. And the thing that I really liked, the last game I thought he got into the seventh. It might have been I think it was the seventh against San Diego. In good shape, and then I thought he started getting a little bit quick with his delivery. Today I thought he maintained his tempo throughout. Sometimes a guy will get deeper into the game and he wants to get it over with, in a sense, and they get a little bit quick. But I thought he did not do that today. I thought he really kept a nice tempo about himself, kept making pitches, and that's why he saw him pitch 8 complete.
He's 23 strikeouts to 1 walk this season. Probably better than you remember him in Tampa, right?
No doubt. I mean, fastball command was always his issue, and we've always talked about once he gains that heads up. Right now, he's really got pretty good fastball command, and that's what you're seeing. I know his ERA is gradually coming down. His starts have gotten better, but overall, I think he's pitched really well.
So the switch with him was more about him?
It was about, there's a little long-term component to that also, what we're seeing afterwards. The rainout permitted us to set things up where we wanted to. And that's, of course, that there's no other rainouts. And the other part that the rainout helped with was definitely to get our bullpen some rest, and then 8 innings from your starter definitely does that too.
Winning makes everything feel better, but this team seems to really enjoy winning after every game. Is that something you kind of wanted them to emphasize, or is that just something that comes natural?
They enjoy winning after every game? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we really insist on quite a celebration. I come from the land of big celebrations after wins, and I want us always to celebrate victory, and I never want that to get old. I want them to look forward to that. So the more raucous, the better. If they're a little bit juvenile, I'll take it.
Before the season over, you were asked about the importance of getting off to a good start. Now that April's almost over, what do you feel about the sense of momentum you guys are generating? Manager, big expectations.
Well, I just like, yeah, yes, the getting off to a good start is really a nice thing to do. I mean, you don't want to get behind deeply early. Then part of getting behind is like when you try to play catch up, you can catch up, but it'll beat you up while you're trying to do it. And so it's just eventually it's very difficult to sustain that kind of pace for one less month of the season or 2 less months of the season. So to get up to good, good start is great. But beyond that, we're just playing well. I mean, you talked about it in spring training. Why do you have a good record in spring training? Because you play good baseball. We got off to a good April because we're playing good baseball. We're catching it. We're running the bases well. We're working great at bats. I think we do lead the league in pitches seen, I guess. Is that true? I looked it up today. I mean, even in regards to runs scored, we're near the top. We were like minus the teams who were ahead of us had played more games than we had, so I liked that also. So we're near I think in the top 5 actually runs scored per game, it looks like. And that's a good thing. I think the pitching's going to keep getting better, quite frankly. The starters are going to get better. The bullpen guys are now becoming defined. I like all of that. I've talked about it takes about a month, I think, to really understand your bullpen. And with us, with the injuries and now new additions and guys surfacing, it gives you a better mental game plan prior to the game that I did not have as good of or clear of a picture as in the early part of this month. So, all those things are present right now. Now it's up to us to continue to nurture them. And I appreciate, and I don't want to wear this out, but the veterans within the group are doing a wonderful job of getting everybody prepped every day beyond the coaching staff. It's a nice little synergy going on right now.
Joe, what goes through your mind when you see what happens in the bottom of the 7th with the fan?
Well, it's awful. What I see is that I never want my kids sitting unprotected, even though it's a good seat. When I was playing in Quad Cities in 1976, a dad with his son was sitting right behind the screen to the left, and I was sitting on the stoop. I was catching, it was hot, and the foul ball back hit the little kid right in the face, and that always, made a dent in my mind. So it's awful, but it's when you come to the game, just please pay attention. It's a crazy game, things fly in the stands. It's awful, but we all know that it can happen.